The problem that I've had in trying to forgive is that the Bible isn't super clear on how to forgive. We're simply instructed to forgive. We read in Scripture that God forgives, and it sounds like something that it happens once, and then boom, it's done, and then it's over. And it sounds really simple. And we are called to forgive the way God has forgiven us. But it's not that simple, especially for those who have been continually abused, continually traumatized, repeatedly abandoned, and then to add injury to insult, gaslit for speaking up. This won't be a complete list, but I will offer this as a starting point. First, we have to accept that God requires us to forgive, no matter how hard it is. Two, we need to understand that forgiving someone won't always be as simple as simply saying, well, we forgive that person and boom, that's the end of the matter. We have to demonstrate that forgiveness. Remember what James said, faith without works is dead. The best way I know how to demonstrate forgiveness, at least at this point in my journey, is to hand the situation over to God. Let Him handle it, no matter how long it takes for God to deal with the situation. And that means, and I know this is hard, don't retaliate against the person who sinned against you, no matter how hard it may be. Don't try to exact revenge on anyone. Don't slander the person. Don't do anything to harm them. This is the best way I know how to demonstrate forgiveness. Even if your heart is still wounded and it doesn't feel like God is healing you, and it doesn't feel like God is bringing you the justice that you deserve. If someone has abused you repeatedly in your life, I'm not saying that in your efforts to forgive them that you should continue to have any kind of relationship with them. If they aren't willing to acknowledge the way they hurt you, you shouldn't have a relationship with them. They will just keep on hurting you. You may need to cut ties with that person. The Bible does not say you have to keep letting these people hurt you. I acknowledge that this introduction to forgiveness seems a bit superficial, but there's a purpose for that. Some people are hurting so badly that they can't endure hearing a long, drawn-out study on all the things that they should do. It's putting a pressure on them to do something that they already know to do, have probably tried to do a million times and seemingly have failed.